Hey everybody, so I thought it would be a cool idea to give you all some business tips that I've learned along my journey. As a lot of you may know, I started my business in January of 2020 and I've been doing it ever since. And thankfully, I was surrounded by other business owners who were able to give me a few tips and that I was just able to observe to see why their businesses were so successful. So I'll probably make a few videos about this, but to start off, I want to talk about inspiration. And some of the topics that I'll talk about in the future include passion, resources, materials, time, and how you have to make it, how you have to make time, an audience, a goal, a purpose, and consistency. So to start off with inspiration, in order to have any successful business, you do need inspiration. And I think that your inspiration should be geared or motivated by your internal greatness. You have to know that you have the ability in you to succeed. And you might learn that by watching other people and saying, if they could do it, I know I could do it. Or you might be in a current condition that is not your full potential, is not your full passion or greatness. So you know that you have the power to do better. And my inspiration came from watching other people. And I have shared this before, but I was in Jamaica, and everybody in Jamaica has a hustle. And everybody gets up early to pursue that hustle. And when I say everybody, I know that's like broad. There might be some people who are like chilling, but a majority of everyone that I saw, they got up before the sun, or with the sun, with the roosters, really, because they be loud. But anyways, everyone got up and they pursued what it is that was going to get them their daily bread. And seeing that versus being in an environment where we can depend on the government, or we can depend on like structures that make it easier for us to just clock in and clock out. Like, seeing the contrast of the two, I knew that I was geared more towards the entrepreneurial side of, let me get up, do something that I know I can do to make a way for me. So that's inspiration. Inspiration is like a seed that you will plant and you'll water it and it'll grow. If you consistently can do that, you need to consistently water it. It does need to be in the dark. Like, you might need to keep it to yourself what you're working on. But you ultimately know what it is you want to plant and what you want to see grow. And you have to keep your eye on that throughout your process, throughout your journey. So even now, as I continue to create things, I have to remember what inspired me to do this and what inspired me to keep going and not lose track of that, because you might grow an audience, you might grow financially, you might grow, there might be more people around you, but you can't let those things sway why you're doing what you're doing. So your inspiration might be to be an influencer and influence people to be great, like you, or like the great people that we know of in this world. Or somebody's influence might just be to make more money and to keep making money and to keep climbing up the ladder of success and what they deem to be success. And it's not bad to have that as inspiration, because the more money you have access to, the more you can give back to your community, the more you can really shape your world. Some people's inspiration might be their family, or their community. The higher you go in your field, the more you're able to give back to other people. And that's something I like. I like giving back. So lately, one of the things I've been practicing is to support other artists, like especially within my community. Like, I'll treat myself to certain services, and I'll make sure it's someone local. Like, I like to see both parties benefit. So like, if I go get a massage, or if I get like some artwork for my house or something, like, you know, that's a way I can treat myself, but also treat other people and show them that I adore their craft and I appreciate them. Like, even if it's food, you know, I like to eat. You know, it's cool to just go support those people who are local and the people who, you know, they're fighting to make a way for themselves and for what they love doing so that they don't have to be in a situation where they can't depend on themselves and their own talents. So I'm going to conclude that video with that. Yeah, inspiration is very important to have on your journey. And yeah, next I'll be talking about the other things that are important. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope you get a journal and write down your goals and your inspiration and dwell on that, because just you writing it down and identifying what it is gives you a starting point. You're not just starting from like, you know, being in a lost place. You're like, no, this is what inspires me. And even if I don't know where my craft will lead me or where things will go, I at least know that I am inspired by something. All right, y'all. Peace out.